Hi everyone, this is YOHIO and welcome to my new podcast. Hi everyone and welcome. I am really new to this format and I actually have no idea what to do with this yet. But I just thought I'd start to give myself a reason to figure that out. So yeah, I'm just putting that out there, and yeah, I guess I'll be talking about a lot of different things on this podcast. Uh, Everything from living in Japan to music and yeah, just things that interest me or things that are on my mind. And yeah, I guess I'll try to find some guests to have on here too in the future. And I'd really like to interview some people, but since I'm based in Tokyo, um, it could be hard to have people on here who speak English. Um, but I'll see what I can do. Probably I'll do a lot of these episodes, so yeah, you'll just have to wait with yeah. I don't even know what to say. I'm really bad at this, but yeah, you'll probably see me improve doing more of these episodes in the future. But right now, I'd like to just talk a bit about what I've been doing lately, and yeah. So, as many of you know, I'm in Japan right now, and I actually live in Tokyo. I really love it here. It's my favorite city in the world, at least of the ones that I've visited. And yeah, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else as it is right now. I really consider Japan my home. Actually, more my home than Sweden. Even though I am Swedish. So yeah, it's a dream come true living in this city, and I just love every day of it. Of course, there are things that are difficult with living here, but I mean, the positive weighs out the negative, so it's just things you'll have to take. So yeah, I'm living in Japan right now, and I'm focusing a lot on my music at the moment. For those of you who've been following me for years, you know that I haven't been that active as an artist the last 3 years, I guess. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I won't get into it right now, but I'm really happy to be able to focus again on what I want to do. There's been a lot of struggle the last few years, and I'm actually exhausted to be honest. But I got some new energy right now because I'm finally able to do what I want in the way that I want. And yeah, it's been a difficult road, but right now I feel like I just want to give it my all once again and show myself more than anyone else that I can do this. And yeah, so from now on, I will have two tracks. I will release music in English, and I will release music in Japanese, and the songs will be completely different. So I won't do like my first album. I had an English version and a Japanese version of the same songs. And back then it wasn't really planned that way because I wrote the album in Japanese first, and then all of a sudden, during two circumstances, I I was gonna release that album in the West as well, and that wasn't the original plan. So, you know, Japanese music and English music is really different in the ways that you create melodies, especially. So, you know, translating a song from Japanese to English when it's meant for Japanese, I don't think it sounds, you know, natural. I don't think it sounds that good. So from now on, I will completely separate my two careers, if you could say it like that. So my Japanese songs, who I make, that I make for the Japanese market, it's just for the Japanese market, and my English songs are meant for the market in the West. So I feel like that, you know, is the best thing to do for me. Also, it gives me a lot of more creative freedom because I can make stuff in Japanese that, you know, don't translate that well outside of Japan, both in the style of music and, you know, the way it's performed. And I can do my English stuff, you know, for the West, but still I can experiment a lot, which I love doing. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future right now, actually, because I feel like I'm finally starting to do what I actually want to do, both in Japan and outside of Japan. Yeah, so yeah, I'm working hard on that right now, and I have a lot of music coming out this year and next year, and probably until I die, hopefully. And I hope I don't die that soon. So you have a lot to look forward to, and I'm really excited for the future. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy, you know, for the great feedback on my latest two English releases, my Merry Go Round and My Nocturnal Serenade. They went really well, and I got a lot of new people supporting me just by hearing those two new songs. And I feel like, you know, this is a new beginning for me. I've been doing this for a long time. I mean, counting Serenity, I've been in this business for 10 years right now. I can't even believe it myself, but you know, I don't know how to do anything else than this. So I'm blessed to be able to continue after 10 years. And I actually feel like I just begun, you know. 10 years went by so fast. And yeah, I'm really happy that you guys still support me and that you're by my side, because I couldn't do this alone, you know. This is a very lonely job. Even if you have people supporting you, it's a really lonely job. And that's just something you'll have to accept as an artist, as a creative person. And, you know, it's the same for actors and writers. And, you know, people doing creative stuff are basically very lonely people, even though they have a lot of people around them, because it's hard to explain. But when you create things, you're very, yeah, I don't even know how to explain this in a good way. But I guess the creative people listening to this understand what I mean. And there goes an ambulance. I guess you can hear that. Japan is really noisy sometimes. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I could just cut this out, but it's funnier if you actually hear. So, whatever. But yeah, it's a lonely job. So I'm happy that you guys are still here, and I can tell you that I have a lot in store for you, and I'm working really hard, both on my English and my Japanese stuff. And my next English release will be announced very soon, actually, my Japanese release as well, since I'm actually doing kind of like my comeback in Japan right now, like for real, a real comeback in Japan, because I haven't been releasing stuff in Japanese except for this rain. But actually, being here, being active as an artist in Tokyo is a long time ago for me, since I've been so busy in Sweden for so many years. I haven't been able to be where I want to be, which is here, even though I love Sweden too. But my dream is to live here and be active here. I want to travel the world, I want to tour. I want to go to the US, Mexico, Brazil, Taiwan. I wanna travel the world as well, but I want to have my base here in Tokyo. That's the most important part for me. And now that I got that, I feel free and I feel relieved that it's finally happening in the way that I want it to. So from now on, I'll be really, really active, and I'm not just making empty promises right now, because I have a plan and I have a lot in store. As I said, I have a lot of new music. I'm still writing new songs, even though when I was in Sweden for half a year last year, I was literally in the studio every day for 6 months, just making music. And so I have a lot of songs, and it's been taking a long time finishing everything, but that's just the way it goes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll be doing a lot more of these in the future, so stay tuned. I have a lot of announcements to make, a lot of songs to release, so just keep your eyes and ears open. And you can follow me on Instagram at YOHIO, YOHIO, on YouTube as well, YOHIO, my official channel there, which will also be more active from now on, both with music videos and other stuff coming out. So yeah, follow me everywhere and you'll see what happens. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.